Morning boys. In this tutorial I'm just going to give you a very quick overview on how to recreate your chocolate bar into a physical to scale CAD model. So if you look at my example here, I've got my logo, I've got the basic shape, and I've also added that 3D element that you guys would have created when you laser cut your design. So you're basically recreating a replica of it. So whatever your cardboard model or final wooden model has, you need to recreate that in Autodesk Fusion. So the first thing you need to do is you need to open up the Autodesk Fusion app. Once open, you can click File and New, and it will bring you to something like this. Now my design was obviously quite basic, it's just literally a rectangle shape, and use your work to actually measure what size it is as well. So this is 110 by 50 and I need to accurately show that. So I'm going to click the create sketch tool. I'm then going to click the bottom frame of it like so. I'll then select the rectangle tool, drag upwards, and I'm going to put my measurements in, which are 110, and then I click the button that is above caps lock, which looks like 2 arrows, and that will take me to the next measurement, which would be 50. Once I'm happy with that, I click enter, and I've got my basic design. Now obviously if your guys has a curve on it, then you can play around with some of the tools up here, like the fillet tool, like so. You can adjust that. If it's got zigzag pattern, for example, you can take the line tool and you can draw a zigzag pattern like so, and delete away the bits that you don't want using the trim tool, like that. So whatever it is that your pattern is, or your overall shape, you need to start by designing that first. So I'm just going to change mine slightly, and I'm just going to add a little tapered edge just at the bottom like so. Now that's not accurate, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to make it 45 degrees like so. And again from here I'm going to go up and I'm going to make that 45 degrees, and then I'm going to trim the lines like so. Now once you're happy with your overall shape, you can click the home button, which brings it to a more three-dimensional viewpoint, and then you want to extrude it out at this point. So I'm going to click the press pull tool, or I could click the press pull or the extrude, sorry. Both do exactly the same feature. So if I click press pull, and again I'm going to look at my design that's on my paper, and that is around 4mm. So I'm going to type in 4 and I'm going to click enter like so. I'm then going to change to the top view, but that way up. And what you'll notice is I've got like these little geometric patterns, so I need to reproduce that on my design. So using the create sketch tool again, so I click there, then I'm going to move and click the object that I want to draw on. So for example, if I wanted to draw on the side of it, I'll click the side. If I want to draw on the front, I'll click the front. So I want to draw on the front of this. And again, I look back at my piece of paper or here, and I just work out, okay, what bit is it that I actually need to draw? So I'm going to select the line tool, and I'm going to come down like so, and down like that again. Really, really simple. And if you wanted it to be a curve, you could use the spline tool. So I could have gone dot to dot to dot to dot to dot to dot to dot like that if I had some weird curve design, etc., that I wanted to make 3D. Again, you need to play around with the tools to work out which one is best for you. So I'm just going to add a few more lines in completely at random, so it's not going to be exactly identical to my other one, like so. So that represents these lines that would appear in here. And then what I want to do is I want to create that little yellow bit. So to do that, I want to offset. So offset basically creates an inner line, so to speak. It'll copy whatever the outside shape is and add an inner line. So I'm going to click the offset tool. I'm going to select what I want to offset. So I want to offset this, and I want to do that about -2 because it's coming inwards. If it was just 2, that would go outwards. So in this one, -2 inwards. And then I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to do the same again. So I want that to be 2, like so. And this is where you'll end up with about 700,000 lines, like that. So what I can actually do then is I can push this out. So again, this would represent that yellow block that's there. So I'm going to take the finished sketch. I would normally go and do all of these, but just for the purpose of this demonstration, actually I will. So I'll click 2. You can click multiple ones as well. So for example, if I select that, then I select that, then I select that, then I select that, and I hold down the shift button when I do that, it means that you can, or should be able to, no, it's not going to let me, select multiple ones. So put 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and a 2 here. And I'm actually going to get rid of that one because I don't think that I need it. So this will be the gap that is shown here, this brown gap there. And then all I'm going to do now is finish sketch, and I'm going to extrude it. So I click on one, then I go and click on my multiple ones like so. And what you'll notice is there's an error. So at the minute it's not noticing that, and that's because the line is not connected. So what I'm actually going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back. So I'm going to right click cancel, and then I'm going to click right click edit sketch, and I need to go and edit this to make sure that it connects to that. And I think there was another one up here somewhere. Yeah. So your dots have always, or lines, sorry, have always got to be connected. If they're not connected, it doesn't work. Okay. So I click that one, finish sketch, click it again, extrude, select all of the surfaces that I want to extrude like so. I'm going to change the viewpoint because it's always better to look at 3D. And I'm going to make this 1.3. And I'm going to click enter. So it should look something like that. And then what I might realise as well is that this part here needs to be pushed in. So I'm just going to push in this again because I don't like it like that. So I'm going to click on the object, click extrude, -1.3, like so, and then it will remove it because obviously it turned red. So this is looking a little bit better. And again, play around with this because, you know, the form is completely up to you. You can do curved ones, you can do it where you actually take a picture off the internet. So for example, if I get a picture of, I don't know, Pac-Man, for example, just a basic line drawing like so. If I save that image, there we go, and I go back into here, and if I click insert canvas and insert it, hold on,